follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
You know what I did this morning? It was really stupid. I put some of his aftershave on my hands, so part of me would think he was still here. God, will it ever stop hurting?
Probably not completely. But you learn to deal with it. You go on with your life. Ah, that blue Jeep ran a red light.
That's against the law, Dad said. You like basketball?
Yeah, I like basketball. I mean, I'm not the greatest player in the world, so I like to watch it. But how about you?
Sure, I'm on the school team.
Very good.
Your glasses, Joe. Don't break them.
Pat, there's somebody at the front door. Would you like me to get it?
Yes, Jessie, would you do that?
Sure. Oh,
hi. How's she doing? Not good, huh?
No, not as good as I would like it. Alex, why don't you see if your face will strike a response?
Hiya, Timmy. How you doing, boy?
Alex, I'm so happy to see you. Oh, I wanted to call, but thank you for coming.
Hey, I told you I'd be here, didn't I? I'll always be here. You know that.
Oh, God. Jessie, I knew Alex before I met Joe. It was a long time ago, but I remember. We went to the beach. Do you remember, Alex? We stayed until dark, and we walked. Oh.
Yeah, sure, I remember. Those were good times.
Yeah.
I mean, really nice memories.
Phil, has Ben Grant arrived for his appointment yet?
He just walked in right over there.
Ben, we got him. And I picked him out of a lineup.
What's going on?
I think we have Joe's killer. They're bringing him into interrogation right now.
We'll talk later, huh?
Mr. Jonas, you have a right to have a lawyer present.
Huh?
A lawyer. You can have a lawyer if you want one.
I don't have no lawyer.
We can get you one.
I don't want no lawyer. I just want to get out of here.
Sit down.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
You were in that alley. You ran from the police.
It's hot in here. It's so hot.
Answer the question.
Please, I didn't do nothing. Maybe I thought of it.
What? Can't hear you.
looking in the windows. Just looking at things. All the things I can't have.
I can't take any more of this. You phoned Joe. You told him there was going to be a narcotics box.
No!
You were the only one
No!
there.
What did you do with the shotgun? Where did you drop it?
You were the only one there.
Where did you dump it? Look, I didn't do nothing! I didn't do nothing! Get him out of here.
You ambushed my partner.
Ben, cut it out.
You blew him all over there!
No! Give me the truth! Give me the truth! Cut it out!
Come on. Get him. Go on.
You're having trouble sleeping?
Yeah, I thought maybe you could give me something.
Well, I could. But you still have to wake up and face the fact that you lost your partner.
I'm dealing with it.
Seems to me that if you're not sleeping well, it's disturbing you more than you realize.
Hey, what can you do? You know, you learn to live with it.
Some people learn to live with it better than others, huh?
Well, I do have these nightmares, but,
What kind of nightmares?
the nightmares, you know, I mean, nightmares.
Have anyone in particular?
Yeah, sort of.
Trying to describe to me what happens in this dream. Sometimes it helps.
It's pretty much the same. Joe and me chasing that guy. And we get separated.
Joe!
I keep searching for Joe. I can't find him. I just can't find him, and I search, and I keep thinking that I lost him somehow. And then he's there. Just sprawled out like garbage. I keep finding him like that in my dreams.
What do you feel at that point?
I don't know. I feel sick.
Is it grief? Is it horror? Something else?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Well, some men, when they lose their partners, they feel guilty.
Yeah, I suppose it might be something like that.
You have quite a record, Ben. You have citations, promotions.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. At least, not right now.
Ben, but I would like to talk to you again. Next week, same time?
Sure. Thanks.
Okay.
Come in.
Yeah. No, that's all right. That's okay. It's all right, it's fine. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, Tuesday's gonna be fine. I'll see you then. That was Patricia Buckley. She's feeling a lot better. She invited me to lunch tomorrow. Ben's gonna be there, too.
Yes, I know. So am I.
You are?
Well, I suggested the lunch.
Oh, I see. A kind of a therapeutic get-together, is that it?
Could call it that. Is that all right with you?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Now you go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
Well, you came in here to slap my hand. I can feel it. So go ahead. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Crime is running rampant in the streets, even as we speak.
You came down awfully hard on Jonas.
What are we supposed to do? Serve him herb tea? Say, pardon me, sir, but did you shoot one of our boys with a shotgun?
There is such a thing as presumption of innocence, Alex.
Really? Are you going to tell me I can't use my brass knuckles or rubber hose?
I would consider that funny if a man's life wasn't at stake.
What man's life? The man is dead. Joe Buckley is dead, and I intend to find his killer.
I am talking about David Jonas, a young man on the brink of collapse who is being pushed over the edge.
What do you think, I'm railroading this kid?
Stop yelling.
Who's yelling? I know we don't have anything on Jonas.
Then what are you holding him for? He belongs in a hospital, not a jail cell.
We're not holding him.
What do you mean you're not holding him?
No, we released him 10 minutes ago. We have him under surveillance.
Why didn't you tell me?
What, would it have made any difference? You thought we were being tough on the kid and you wanted to go on record.
Alex, you think releasing him was going to make me happy?
Well, doesn't it?
No.
Oh, there's no pleasing some people.
Jonas is an emotional time bomb.
Jessie, you're proving our point. He just might have killed Joe Buckley and we had to let him go.
This poor guy is more inclined to kill himself than anybody else.
You'll pardon me if I find it hard to work up any tears. You want to go to lunch?
Fine.
Well, get in.
Right.
Please, I didn't do nothing.
You available for crisis intervention?
Yeah, why?
David Jonas is perched on a rooftop downtown.
Oh.
What's the situation, Blake?
Detective Hollings is on the roof trying to talk him down.
All right, let's go.
Hi, Doc. Lieutenant, glad you're here. I'm getting nowhere with this kid. I mean, he says he's going to jump, and I think he means it.
Okay, the doc will take over from here.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I'm going to try to make my way around the edge of the roof while you're talking to him. Now, if you can keep him concentrated on you, I may be able to grab him.
Alex, he could pull you over.
I'll be careful. You keep talking to him.
David?
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Hayden. I work with the police department.
Stay away from me.
I'm just going to stand here and talk to you for a minute.
No point in it. I'm gonna jump, I am.
I believe you. I believe you are. Couldn't you just wait a little bit longer? You waited this long. Could you tell me why you want to die?
What do you care?
That's just the point, David. I do care. I saw you being questioned in the police department the other day. And I felt very badly. I could tell that you were in pain and you were very troubled. I wanted to help you, but you were gone.
Nobody can help me.
You're right. No. They can't. Not if you don't want them to. Not if you don't give them a chance.
I just want to die. I just want it over.
David, listen to me. Listen to me for a minute.
I gotta jump. I gotta do it before I lose my nerve.
David, you still haven't told me why you want to die. I'd like to know. Talk to me. No, you're not going to jump. Look at me when I speak to you.
All right, I did it. You were right. I killed that cop. I did it. I killed him.
Grew up on a farm in Arkansas. Wheat and corn in the fields. Could smell things. Animals. Bread baking. Here all you see is cement and garbage. In the windows, things you want but can't have.
It's a pretty dark picture, David.
It's the only picture I see. Ain't got nothing to live for, it ain't wrong to want to die.
The only thing wrong with that logic is that things can change. Did you really kill the officer?
I was the only one there, wasn't I? I must have killed him.
Is that why you're confessing? Because you were there?
If it'll get me dead, that's what I want.
David, I think what you really want is to go back home.
It'll make no difference. I've been a loser ever since I grew up.
Hello? Hello? Finished my evaluation on David Jonas.
Oh. You tell me. I like when you talk to me.
He's a borderline schizophrenic. He's been in and out of psychiatric hospitals ever since he got here from Arkansas. His confession is probably meaningless. He is riddled with guilt and despair. He feels he's indirectly responsible for the officer's death, and he wants to use that as a means to his own.
Okay, okay. I've been doing my homework, too. And I would say that that is probably a pretty accurate conclusion.
Ooh.
See, it all looks like somebody set Joe up. Somebody who staked out the territory and knew that Ben and Joe were narcs making periodic sweeps.
Ben's report said that he got a phone call before he left.
Yeah, I know. You know, even if Jonas was a pusher, it doesn't make much sense that he would shoot Joe for a dime bag. How's Ben doing, by the way?
Alex, you know I can't discuss his therapy with you.
Jessie, what am I doing here if you can't tell me things? I mean, I might as well go back to my old job. I didn't ask you what was going on in his head. I asked you how he was doing.
Well, he did not show up for his session this morning, if you must know. Frankly, I'm worried about him.
Nah, but he's got a pretty good record. He'll come around.
Even the best cops need help once in a while. Right?
Alex, are you coming by this weekend?
Pat, what about the beach, the picnic? I thought it was set. I bought Tim a raft.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing these days. It's all such a blur. I forgot, Ben. That's the truth. I'm sorry. Please be patient.
Maybe we're all just killing you with kindness here. You look tired. Would you like us to go?
No, I don't. It's the only times I feel alive. I mean, I know that I should be doing things and thinking about them, but I don't want to yet.
Well, maybe Jessie's right. You know? I mean, there'll be other times, other days.
I want you to stay, Alex.
I feel like I'm being replaced. I mean, what's all this sudden leaning on the lieutenant, you know? You know, Joe was my partner. He was my friend. Well, maybe therapy's being laid on the wrong people.
Since when are you making your sessions with Dr. Hayden?
I don't have to make any sessions. And I'm not answering to you when it comes to my head.
If your head starts affecting your work, you bet your duff you're going to be answering to me.
I'll go see if I can talk to him. Can I talk to you for a minute, please?
We have nothing to talk about.
I don't like leaving things unfinished. Please.
You had no right to tell the lieutenant. I was missing sessions.
You're right, I didn't. He was concerned about you, and I thought maybe he could help me communicate with you.
You tell him everything I said to you?
No, of course I didn't. What's discussed between us in this room is confidential. Why didn't you make your session?
I don't need them anymore.
You sleeping better now? No more nightmares?
I'm doing okay.
You know, I can't force you to come in unless you're ordered in.
I wasn't.
I know. Ben, I just want you to know I'm here if you need me.
I'll keep that in mind.
Come on, Jessie. The man's partner was killed. That's enough to shake anybody up.
I am telling you, Alex, it is not just Joe's death.
So what do you want to do? You want to go to a CO? You want him to be taken off duty?
Something is eating at him. And if he doesn't deal with it, it's going to bust wide open.
What's eating him?
I don't know. I just don't know. But the man needs rest, and he needs counseling, and he's not going to get either one of those things if it's up to him.
Do you want to go to a CO? Then go.
I just thought there might be something about Ben that you'd like to add. Anything, I don't know.
I can't help you.
Fine.
Doc Hayden thinks you need a rest, Ben.
She said everything between us was confidential.
It is, it is. She wouldn't tell me anything except she thinks you need a rest. That's all.
Well, forget it.
Well, I'd like to, but, I keep thinking about the way you acted at Pat's house.
Well, that's because I forgot how close you and Pat were before she married Joe.
What does that got to do with anything?
I mean, here I kept thinking that, Joe was my partner, Pat was my responsibility. But she used to be your girl. That is before, Joe beat your time with her.
I don't think I like the way this conversation is going, Ben.
Hey, I mean, better late than never, huh? I mean, time brought it all the way around for another go at it.
You're out of line, Ben.
Of course, a decent thing would have been to wait a while before you hit up on her.
You're way out of line.
Oh, that's great coming from you. Joe had hardly been buried before you... Sergeant Colt said a little boy was trying to reach me. Was that you?
Mom went out. She left me with the neighbors. I climbed out the window and into my window. I've done it before. I'm not going back and...
Whoa. Okay. Come up for breath. You don't have to go back. But I do have to let the neighbors know so that they won't be worried. My. Weren't you scared?
No. Yeah, I was. I miss my dad, Jessie. For a while, I thought he was coming back, but he's not. I want to talk to him, because next week I have to get braces on my teeth, and I want him to take me.
Hurts a lot, doesn't it? Tim, that's the way you need to feel right now to make it go away. Not your dad. Because he'll be with you forever. right here and right here. One day, you are going to be so glad you had him for 8 whole years. And all those bad feelings are just going to start going away. I promise you that. Come on, let's get you to bed. Okay. There you go. Wait, have the robe.
On Saturday.
You did what?
I made 3 baskets.
3 baskets? You made 3 baskets? What do you think you are, Larry Bird? Would you like a glass of milk?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get you one, and I'm also gonna call the neighbors. I'll be right back. Tim called me. I came right over. The neighbors don't know yet. You should probably tell them.
Oh.
I get you could just tell Tim good night for me. Good night.
Alex? You got a mean left.
I let myself get pushed too far. You gonna file a 181?
No, I was off base.
It shouldn't have hit you.
It's okay. I think the doc's right. I'm not myself these days. I think I need a rest. A long one.
Well, I mean, not too long. We still haven't caught Joe's killer.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
Yeah, I know. Nothing connects. I'm on my way to see Dr. Haight now for a more specific profile. Might help. Want to hear?
No, I'm working on some other stuff. Send me a copy.
Sure.
Come in.
How's the profile coming on Joe's killer?
I'll have it for you by tomorrow.
Okay, Jessie, why don't you just say it?
Say what?
You know. About me and Patricia.
It's not my concern, Alex. What you do with your personal life is your business, unless it's affecting your work.
It is affecting my work. I tried not to get involved with her. But I did. Old feelings, you know. You know, she needed me, and that kind of pulled me in.
Alex, can I say something to you as a friend, not as a doctor, just as a friend?
I wish to God you would.
This is not unique. It happens all the time. Pat is feeling insecure, and she needs somebody to feel close to. And you happen to be there to hang those feelings on.
And I let her.
Alex, it's nobody's fault. It's just that Patricia has to come back into the real world. She's got to stop pretending, or her life ends right here.
to say is that it was my mistake. It was my responsibility not to allow us to get involved, and I blew it. And it's just killing me.
No, you didn't. I wouldn't have made it through without you.
Patricia, substitutes are just what they are. They don't last.
I don't want to hear this. You're not talking about what you were feeling. It's what other people are saying about us.
No. I should have helped you pick up the pieces of your life, not make more pieces.
I don't understand what you're saying. I just have this awful feeling that I'm losing again.
Maybe that's because you got me mixed up with Joe.
No, Alex, no. Don't say that.
Tricia.
You said you wouldn't leave me.
Tricia, I am not
no,
Joe.
No,
Now look at me. Will you look at me? Look at me.
No.
I am Alex. Now look at me. Look at me. You understand me? Joe is gone. He's gone. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? I've got every arrest that Joe Buckley and Ben made over the past few years. I want you to set up a matrix to see how the MO descriptors match up with Dr. Hayden's profile.
Like those who weren't sent to the joint?
Yeah, with a listing of recent parolees.
Gotcha.
Like yesterday.
Phil. Okay. Do you know who this belongs to?
Not offhand, but I saw Ben Grant come out of your office earlier.
Ben?
But why would he leave his badge in your office?
He's resigning from the force.
But why you? I mean, if he's resigning, he'd leave it with the captain.
Okay, that's it. Let's see what we got on the parolees. Ex-murder case.
Yeah. Ben and Joe are the key prosecution witnesses.
Looks like he's out on parole 3 weeks ago.
Just before Joe got dumped. How about one Cantwell's whole file on my desk?
Hello, babe.
What do you want?
May I come in? You wanted to see me, right?
What makes you think so?
Well, you left your badge on my desk.
I resigned from the force.
I don't take resignations. I do take hints.
It was a mistake, okay? I don't know where I put it.
Ben, why don't you stop playing games? You have something to say, just say it.
I got nothing to say.
You leaving your badge on my desk was an unconscious message asking for help.
Well, you're wrong.
I've been wrong before. But you're carrying something inside of you that it's got to come out sooner or later.
Will you stop messing with my head?
I am not messing with your head.
Yes, you are messing with my head.
I am talking to you as a friend. I don't want you to end up eating your gun.
Okay. There was a wife murder case. A man named Cantwell. He was a pharmacist, and he was sent to prison. 20 years to life for killing his wife with an axe.
I remember the case. There's a lot of publicity.
Yeah, Now, he claimed all along that he was innocent. He said somebody broke into his house and to rob it and killed her. A little plain and fancy footwork got us a second-degree conviction. And a promotion.
Go on.
The evidence against Cantwell was fixed.
You and Joe sent an innocent man to prison?
No, it was just me. Joe never knew what I did. Joe died, never knowing. But I didn't send an innocent man to jail. I sent a guilty one. One that a smart lawyer was going to get off.
You decided he was guilty?
No, I knew he was.
How could you know? How could you be so sure?
Just being a cop. Just being a cop, you know. Day after day. Years of living and working with people who kill.
Well, so you didn't trust the system? You wanted to make sure that he was punished? I don't understand.
You know how many times I had to sit back and watch people get away with murder? Just kill and walk away. This man chopped up his wife with an axe. An axe. And he sat there in court sobbing and lying through his teeth. And his crummy lawyer conning the jury, twisting them around his little finger. And it kept coming back to me. Let him get away with it. Let this psycho go free or, Well, I made my choice. And he got 5 years. 5 lousy years. And now he's out on probation? A free man walking the streets? I mean, paid to piper, right? No conscience, no guilt. And me, I wind up a basket case. How's that for justice, Doc?
Don't ask me to do what you did. I'm not going to judge you.
You can't tell anybody, right? This is privileged information.
And it's not going to be any easier to live with doing it this way. I can't carry the burden for you.
I quit the force. It was my whole life. Isn't that enough? What do you want me to do? You want me to serve time? Is that what you want? I mean, is that going to make somebody happy?
Look,
who's that going to help?
Just think about this.
Look, I don't want to think about anything. Lady, you've given it your best shot. There it is. I know all the arguments. God knows I've wrestled with them long enough. But that's it.
It's all up to you now, Ben.
Where's Ben?
He's upstairs. I just left him.
Somebody may be trying to kill him.
How do you know that?
That profile you gave me matched the guy Ben and Joe sent to prison years ago. You stay put.
expecting, Ben, huh? Cantwell? Is that who you thought was at the door? Cantwell? Come on, don't play dumb with me. You're shooting at shadows. You can have a whole army of cops running up here. Cantwell's after you, huh? He's looking to blow you away like he did Joe. Now, why, Ben? Why?
Because we send him up, that's why.
Come on, Ben. A man who kills his wife doesn't try to dump cops just doing their job.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn it, you do! Let go of me!
Get off me.
However, Cantwell's fired with a fine-tooth comb. The whole case, the evidence.
Just leave me alone, please. Leave me alone.
It was neat. Too neat the way you put him away. And the only thing that kept punching out at me was fix. A fix!
He was guilty. Guilty as sin, Alex. He was guilty. Oh, sure. Okay, yes, yeah, I rigged it. I planted the evidence. But you know the system. The judges, the jury's always bleeding for the wrong people. You know that, Alex. I couldn't this time let him get away with it. I couldn't let him get away with it. I'll tell you, it was me. It was all me. Jill never knew what I did. The lies. All the lies you told. She deserved to die. So do you.
Cantwell, now wait. Listen to me. Don't do it. All right, don't try to talk. Just sit tight. I'll get an ambulance.
You heard him. I was right. I was right.
Sometimes it isn't enough just to be right. Now, our system may not be the best, but it's the one we have to live by. And what you did cost Joe his life.
You still don't want to come? Much. But Tim and I, we're gonna be okay. Tim's not here. It's just because he can't accept the fact that you're gone. But he's a good boy, and he loved you so much, Joe. We're gonna move to Mom's house. It'll give us time to think, and we'll be together, and we'll be all right. Tim's a lot like you, Joe. You can't miss.
I think the boy's in the car.
Hi. Didn't want you to get away without saying goodbye. Hard to go over there with your mom? You want to know why? It makes the fact that your dad isn't here anymore real. That hurts, huh? Yeah. But Tim, you know, you and your dad, you were pals, you loved each other, and that's something that's never, ever gonna go away. Memories are wonderful. And the good ones stick to you like glue. You don't have to say goodbye to somebody who's always gonna be in your heart. What do you think?
I guess I'll go out and tell him how much I loved him.
Did you hear?
This is Ted Koppel. Later tonight on Nightline, they're among our best and brightest. They know more and can expect more than any previous generation. Then why are so many college students committing suicide?
This is David Hartman. How are children affected by an alcoholic parent? We'll find out tomorrow. Also, Jane Fonda talks about aging. Catherine Deneuve will be with us, and Lucille Ball talks about her friend Dean Martin tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow, the Mark Jennings murder. Find out what really happened on Dynasty. Then a wife's competition for her husband is another man, and she fights back with all she has on Hotel.